greatest speakers in the world, and I've learned so much from him. He's a mentor to me. But that was cute before, and I didn't really hit you in the back. So when David goes and hits 7 again, can we raise that roof?
Yeah!
Ready?
Oh, damn, I'm tired.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Come on.
All right.
Raise the roof.
So let's do this. We've got the CEO in the house. All right?
You're not ready.
All right.
You're not ready. What's the sound?
Chris Materi started this company in 2013. 2013.
Justin.
We're going to celebrate this man's life because his decision has completely changed
My
the
life.
lives of hundreds of thousands of people.
Fucking girl! Let's go!
If your life has been changed because he started I Am Mastery Academy, make some noise.
Let's go!
Now, Chris just told me, so we're going to do the countdown. Everybody loves the countdown. He said, if you guys really celebrate your goals and your dreams, he's going to put out a $300,000 promotion.
Oh, shit.
No. A Ferrari. See that car right there? See that car right there? Why not?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's it for some else. But the winner. I should give him $300,000.
Oh,
Go ahead. I call him.
he gonna upgrade it to a Ferrari.
What the fuck?
Okay. Breaking news. We have a raffle tomorrow.
We had a contest from September to December. We had to enroll customers to get entered into the drawing. Chris called me and said, who's that car for? And I said, whoever I pulled out of the thing. He said, well, whoever wins that, we're going to give him a Ferrari instead. And then he said, we're going to pull another name out of the hat, and they going to win that.
No way.
Okay. So, we're gonna count to 7. And when I say 7, I want you to celebrate like you just won the Ferrari. Hello? Did you hear what I said?
I'm about to put my name in the hat. Audrey, put my name in there.
No.
How do you believe it's gonna be you? You know, you can't drive it, you can sell it too. That's probably what they're gonna do. How many of you ready for the Ferrari now? 3. Chris is the most generous CEO. No, he's the most generous person I've ever met. 4.
Woo!
Are y'all ready? 5.
No.
6. Everybody hands up. If you're gonna win that Ferrari, put your hands up, stand up.
get a chance to celebrate somebody that's got everything, but we know this is what you like. We know you like stuff like this, Chris, so. Big Papa. We got a couple things for you, Chris. First one.
All right.
We had to get you something custom made.
Oh my God! Oh my
Yo.
Hold that. And then, listen, hold on. Listen. We're gonna celebrate him because he's the best CEO in the game. And it's nothing like going platinum unless you go double platinum.
Let's go! I love it.
The
Now
entire
we're
Winter
on
Play
for
family, all the chairmen, the entire family, the number one CEO in the industry. Your heart is what sets you apart, Chris. Love you. Appreciate everything you've done.
Man, thank you so much. Thank you for being part of this army, this revolution. I gotta get you into the right mindset. But before that, I want to thank Justin Owens. I want to thank all of his leaders, all of our educators who came, David Emonite, Alex Morton, and all the others that put this event together who are participating in it. And all of you. Every one of you should thank every one of you right now. Everyone
Thank
give
you.
yourself a
Thank you. Thank you.
We have to start off with the right energy. We all have to get connected immediately. I want everybody listen to me. We're all going to do this real quick because they do this at every event. And it works. What would happen if everybody gave you energy? What would happen if 3,000 people focused on you? Would you be elevated?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, I want to try something. You may have saw me do this on a webinar. It works. I'm going to show you how to make an energy ball.
He did that.
I'm going to show you what we're going to do with it.
At the arena.
We're literally going to elevate everybody from here through higher up to the moon. I promise you, when you do this, life is going to change even further. So I want you to rub your hands together. Just bear with me. Just humor me. Because if it works for me, it works for you. Trust me. Wake up those hands. Wake up those hands. So take your thumb into the center of your palm and press it. Take it here. Wake them up. Wake up with energy. So if people don't believe that energy, and they're all hocus pocus, watch, it's about to happen. Okay, about an inch apart. Hold your hands about an inch apart. And just start doing this. Just start doing this. Open and closing. And if you start feeling it, say yes. You feel it? Keep winding up those hands. And in your hands right now is a ball of energy. Yes? Feel it? I want you to take this ball of energy and I want you to bless and give it out to every single person in this room. Basically, 3,000 people are going to shoot energy, 3,000 people, and around the world. Let's do it. Just give it out to everybody. Give it out to everybody. Give the energy to everybody. Give it to each other. Give it to each other. Just give it to each other. You feel it? Do you feel it? Feel it?
Yes.
All right. Listen, let me tell you something. I didn't make this up, right? It says in the Bible, if you ask in prayer, you shall receive. If you give, you will receive. It's simple. You're doing it right now to one another. You're giving everybody energy. So you give it to 3,000 people. 3,000 people are now focused on you. Do you get it?
Yes, sir.
Who's ever been blessed by 3,000 people at one time? situation that wasn't good. Some of you even came from homeless shelters. I don't care who you are, who your dad is, what your race is, where you come from. Bottom line is we're all the same, and we all came from something bad, because that's why we're here. We're not doctors, we're not lawyers, we're not super professionals, 99% of us. The 1%, they got smart and they joined us too, if you know what I mean. But we together are changing the freaking world. Look, where else in the world can guys like myself and David and Alex and Justin and Bryce and all the other great leaders have this type of opportunity? You know, I was looking at the Chairman 750 rank and I thought, it's cute. No. You see, you are aware that you can go 750. But David and I had a talk one day and I said to myself, next level. And honestly, Chairman 101 million is cute. But why is it you can become a billionaire with trading? It may take you 10 years.
You definitely can, though.
You can't do it in network marketing. No company's ever offered that. Ever. So why not us? Why not us? Why not us? So,
He's not playing with y'all. He's not playing.
Chairman 1 million is cute. So I said to David, David, we're a group of savages. We're raising the comp plan right now it's being programmed. Along in 60 to 90 days, we will have a new crazy back office.
Let's go!
But something even crazier, this gives me the opportunity to level up. Because if I don't level up, you don't level up. I need to get off my seat and get onto the next level and get you in my seat.
Yes,
You
sir.
understand?
Yeah.
So, we are taking the comp plan to base 10 million a month plus bonuses, 13 million a month. Which means, and right up next to that rank, it'll take 5 to 7 years to become a billionaire, a big B for your name.
Black billionaire.
Right now, IMS economy has more traffic than Bitcoin.com.
Oh, shit. Let's go!
We are below 5,000 highest traffic sites in the world. It's because of you. We are within the top 5,000 websites in traffic because of you. Do you understand? Why can't we go for number one? I want to get in the face of Facebook and out Google. Why not? So I want you to get a different mindset right now. And understand something. You know what the panda represents? I'm the panda. Originally, Jason Brown said you can't go in there with white beard and you have black eyes. I'm like, it's coronavirus, man. I can do what I want, you know? He said, Jason goes, you look like a freaking panda. I'm a panda, exactly. But what's the meaning of the panda? A panda is black, white, Asian, and everybody loves a panda. One thing we do not have in our company is hatred, racism, egos. No, we're one family. But a lot of you guys you get complacent. Because if you weren't complacent, you'd be a chairman 25, 50, 100. It's how hungry you really want to be. So I got to take you back 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 years. The greatest army at the time was the Roman Empire. They took over the world. They spread themselves thin. They thought they were bosses, and then they got complacent. Because the Romans figured they owned everything. They took over. But, which became Germany, what they call the Germanic barbarians. A bunch of savages like us. Savages doesn't mean black or white, all right? That's the mentality, okay? That's the mentality. You know, when Tupac was around, he talked about thug life, and it was a mentality. He wasn't a thug, he was a singer, he was a good guy. He wasn't a gangster, but he had the mentality. And that's what he was trying to get at. And I looked and I said to myself, how did the Roman Empire fall? It was the Germanic barbarians. And I said to myself, how have I always acted? How did I become successful? I didn't go to school. I got thrown out 42 times. I was dealing drugs, robbing things, beating people up. I didn't last, they threw me out. All right, so my success came from my hands. Success. And I learned. But you have to have a mentality. And I know network marketing, everything's positive, Jim Rohn, Bob Proctor, and you're positive, but you're not going to be positive your way to success. You got to fight, you got to get down on the ground, you got to get dirty. So how did a group of savages, they took down the Roman Empire. They had millions, and there was only hundreds of thousands of the savages. So if you could, I want you to have in your brain, I am a savage.
I am a savage.
Oh, I am a savage.
Oh, I am a savage. Oh, I am a savage. Oh, I am a savage. Oh, I am a savage. Oh, I am a savage.
So that's, you have to have that attitude. Like an attack dog, like a grizzly bear, like a beast. You know, it's amazing. Now people have been coming into our company. Entertainers, athletes, everybody, the COVID changed everybody's life. It helped our company, but it changed everybody's life to realize there's no security in having a job or working for somebody else and have your hands chained from 9 to 5. No, there's no security in that. There's no upside to that. And people realize home-based business is the way to go. And quite honestly, anybody that's there was a Bishop Jakes, Joel Osteen, they all say the same thing. When you have faith, no weapon formed against you can succeed.
Yes! Yes!
And some of you wonder why you're not receiving. You're always saying, oh, I asked, but how come I'm not receiving? Why? Why David? Why Chris? Why Alex? Why Justin? Why them? I'm asking. Have you ever thought you need to give first? Have you ever thought you need to give? Have you ever thought you need to get on your knees and just give to somebody and serve at a higher level? That's how you receive. Yes?
Yes.
When you understand the process of giving without expectation of receiving, God said, and it has to be out of your heart. You have to give, not hope to get. How many times somebody say, yo, I got no money, can I borrow $100? And then you give $100 and 15 minutes later, you got my money, you got my money, you got my money, and then they're not your friend anymore. When somebody's ever asked me for anything, I just give it to them. I don't ask how much. I don't tell them, don't even pay it back. Take it. When I tip at a restaurant, I give an extra tip. Guys, tipping is not a city in China. Take it from the panda. All right?
Not from him.
Any way you can give, if you can even walk a lady across the street, it doesn't call your friends up and say, how can I help? How can I give? When coronavirus hit, I made phone call after phone call after phone call, and I knew people losing their jobs, friends, family, and I said to them, how you doing? How can I give? How can I support you? That's our job. That's where the wealth comes in. I want to tell you a couple of stories. And since we're about money and business and success, if I don't talk about it, it'd be a disservice to you. Okay? You guys can relax it out. And